there, and thanks for joining me today. This is my very first YouTube video, and to say I'm apprehensive is, I don't know where I could put it on the scale of 1 to 10. Anyway, let's have a go at this. I've been making these small boxes from a 6x6 sheet of paper, and I put them on my Facebook page, and some of you liked it and asked for instructions. And those of you that know me know I'm rubbish at that, so I thought I'd have a go at doing it online. So let's go. First of all, I started off with a piece of in colour DSP. No, it's not your in colour, it's one of your Regals, I think. Anyway, I'll get back to it's Coastal Cabana, and get my scoreboard out here. I'll let you see. Now, it's actually very straightforward. We are scoring, it's a 6x6 sheet of paper. We are scoring at 1 1/4, and then 4 3/4. Or if you didn't want to do it that way, you could turn it right round and do 1 1/4 again. Anyway, so that's 1 1/4 and 4 3/4. Turn it 45-degree angle, and we're now going to 2 1/2 and 3 1/2. Now, while we're here, if we could just put a wee mark at the 3, and I'll turn it back, and we'll come to that later. That'll be all important when we're putting the box together. Okay, so that's all the scoring done on that. And let's burnish all our corners. Now, just bear with me and we'll get this right, hopefully. While my son adjusts the position. Anyway, let's see how this is looking. Okay, so now you've got your basic shape here. Okay, so I've just got the folds. If I show you one from here, get the folds to put in. This is what we have to try and create from here. Okay. Right, so now we're going to fold these in, and that gives us the basic shape of the box. Now, this is a bit that I find really difficult to explain. So we're at the 2 1/2 and my 3 1/2 mark here. And you see this little folded edge here. So if you could put your fingernail right on there and fold it back to 45 degrees so that you've got a straight angle, and score. Not score, fold. And that creates that position there. Okay, and we're going to do the same at the other side. Now, I'm left-handed, so I could probably make this look a bit awkward. So we'll see how you get on with it. And there we are. So that's the two sides done. So you're starting to see the shape of the box now, or the bag. And we'll just do it on the other side now. Okay, and these are so quick and easy to use. Fantastic for craft fairs or teachers' gifts, or just so many different things. With Christmas coming up, they're amazing to have. You can do quite a few in a night. Okay, so now we're sitting here with the basic shape to the box, or bag, whatever you want to call it. Now, if we want to go back to those small notches that we put in at the 3 earlier on, I'm going to get my ruler out and I'll show you what to do that. So from the very bottom corner up here, it's so that when we fold the box in, we've got a nice shape, a nice and clean looking, and it just makes the whole thing look perfect when it's finished. And the same at the other side. There we are. And here. Now this paper is just lovely to work with having the pattern on both sides. It works fantastic. Okay, now I've run out of my Tombow at the moment, so I'm using my fine tip glue. So what we want to do is we want to glue from the bottom line here at the 1 1/4 inch up to that corner that we scored, and up to the edge. So we're going to fold that down along here and along here. Okay, and if we fold it over, pressing hard, it should create this shape here. Okay, fingers crossed it'll hold. I've only used it once with this glue, so we'll see how we get on with it. There we are, and I'll just do the same again. Just once you start with Stampin' Up glues, it's very difficult to go to some of the others. Okay. And basically, I'm just putting my fingers in here to these folds that we've done at the 3-inch mark here. And the bag, it just seems to take on its own shape. Okay, you see that? So you've actually got your basic shape here, nice and tidy. And if I show you one of these wee rainbow drop lip salves, you can place it in there. And it looks fantastic. Now, to finish it off, I've got a piece of Coastal Cabana, and I've used the Starburst punch for that one. And I used the 2-inch punch on Sahara Sand. And basically glued them together, the one I done earlier, and I halved them. So they'll be perfect for positioning on here and on here. So what we'll do now is we'll glue these on, and then we'll put holes in them. Now, when I did this earlier, I actually put it on together to do it, but to be honest, it was a bit, let's see, hard to try and get it through the double sets of paper. So we're lining it up the best we can, and that's not bad at all. So let's get the punch out to punch the holes in it. And I thought I had everything ready here. Let's stretch over and get the punch. Okay, so fingers crossed this goes to plan. Here we are. Maybe not as easy as I originally thought. And there we go. Okay, so we've got that done. It's a bit squidgy, but hey ho. And the other side, that's what happens when you go free full. And another. Okay, fabulous. And last but not least, we've got the 1 3/8 star punch and the 1 1/4 punch, and I just mat and layered them together. Also got the gem here, coordinating colour. Put that on there. Position it. There we are. Now I've also cut out, if I can find it, a sprig. Alright, let's bear with me and get the punch up. It's amazing what you find in your floor. Okay, so for the purpose of the video, I'm going to put these together. Now I think I'll use a couple of dimensionals on this one. There we are. Now these dimensionals were out of stock for a while, but I've got them back in, thank goodness. Okay. And a wee bit of glue on that just to keep it in position. cut some ribbon here. Now ribbon, you can use ribbon or you can use some people just use the clips to close it over at the top, but I think the ribbon just finishes it off. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. No, I'll go with that. I haven't done the best job of these holes, but gives you the idea. Okay. And we'll tie. Okay. Well, I suppose it could be a lot worse, couldn't it? Could be a lot better. Am I half full or am I half empty? No, that could be a lot better. There we are. Let's go with that. Watch so many videos on YouTube and they all look as if you get it right first time. Well, here you are. There's a first. And there we go. And I'll add that with this other one that we made earlier. And now we've got 2 boxes good to go. Okay, let me know what you think. Thank you.